Hi everyone, my name is Liang, and the topic that we have chosen today is AirAsia. And our group leader is Cheah Zi Yin, and our group member, which include Leong, Chee, me, Lucyana, and also Adrian. And first of all, let's talk about AirAsia's company background. AirAsia was established in 1993, and the company is well known as Malaysia's low-cost airlines, and it's also one of the most low-fare airlines in Asia. In 2001, Tony Fernandes, which is the company's CEO now, purchased AirAsia from the RB Hicom. AirAsia now is based in Malaysia and serves 18 domestic destinations and also 59 destinations worldwide. The company has always promoting its airline with the slogan "Now everyone can fly". This has helped them to build a strong brand image by offering low fare price to let people enjoy flying to their destinations without breaking their bank. Moreover, Asia X, which is Asia's sister's airline that focus more on long-haul routes that fly to longer destinations that established in 2006. Despite the longer routes, Asia X fares is still 30% to 50% lower than other full-service carriers, but are still able to create magnificent experience for their customers. And next, we will talk about AirAsia's SWOT analysis, which is strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. First of all, Asia it has the lowest unit cost in the industry. AirAsia X cost increased in 2014 due to the higher fuel price, but they are still able to maintain the lowest unit cost in the industry. And second, Asia has also owned the first mover advantage, which means they are the very first airline that brought long-haul low-cost flights to the market. And they are also the leader in this segment, outshining Jetstar as the largest wide-body operator. However, there is also some weakness that may cause harm to the business in the long run. First of all, Asia has the risk of system disruption. This is due to Asia's heavily reliance on online sales. For instance, there is a prevalent scenario that any flight delays or calling their customer line to confirm bookings. This would definitely indicate that Asia's system is not robust enough in handle booking effectively. As a result, there will be a loss of customers, and due to the decrease in confidence and satisfactions, their revenue will be badly affected. And next, the AirAsia company has also low ability to withstand pressure of the peak season. This is said because AirAsia has too few employees to be in line together with its low operational cost approach. They are more likely to lose customers during peak seasons, while other clients may raise concerns of dreadful service at the peak seasons or even increased flight delays.
Good morning, sir, and everyone. My name is Adrian Lau from EV2. So I'm going to present about opportunity, trends, and half of the pesto. First, the opportunity of Asia is expansion premium revenue. With the position as the only LCC with a line fleet product, Asia has built a strong position in the premium market. The exploration of the Asia is the potential to end the corporate account and help them to expand their network. And next is low fare of flight. In Asian market, there is an increase in the number of customer and middle income earner. With the maintenance of its low fare approach, this will be an opportunity for the company to attract the customer, and this will help to reduce the cost of fuel. This will help to pull out all the competitor and dominate the airline business. And next is threat. The threat that AirAsia facing instant competition. AirAsia has been focused to cut fare because of the instantly competitive market in Southeast Asia. The position of AirAsia has been well developed to win any fair world that is low-cost structure. But those competitors that have a bigger amount of money and large network allowing them to lose on certain roads. And second is stability of the fuel price. When the fuel price increase, it will affect the profitability for the middle mode that generally work for 8 or 9 hours per flight, and this will hardly damage their service throughout Europe. With the new mode of aircraft, the usage of fuel will decrease, and this will reduce the AirAsia total profit, according to CAPA 2014. And next is pesto part. The first is political. We all know that most of the challenge that AirAsia face is when they operate their business to other countries. They have, they have to abide all regulation and the aviation act of different country. So they need to do an intensive research on the rules of each country. Other than that, government stability may affect the number of tourists. As we know, in 2019, Hong Kong happened protest demonstration. According to BBC News 2019, the number of tourists that visit Hong Kong has dropped more than 40% because of protest demonstration. So the yearly sales of Asia in Hong Kong will be dropped. Next is economy park. According to Umar Fagrouk 2019, when living expenses growing slower than purchase power, people can afford more goods and service, for example, travel. With the increase of citizen income, people may use the money to travel, so it may increase the profit of Asia company. Lastly, the exchange rate change daily. When the exchange rate of other country decrease, most of the people would like to travel to the country, and it may increase the sales of Asia flight ticket to the country. And last, for my part, is legal part. How legal affect Asia is because different country request different tax that impact the growth of Asia. Asia Asia is an international business, so they need to meet all the legal obligation. For example, different country need to have different process when we enter to their country. According to Retail 2019, Asia focused on more domestic flight because Malaysian government did not have a clearly written policy commercial air transport. With an unclear written policy, Asia operates cheap flight for local and international flight for the traveler. And that's all for my part. And next, I'm going to pass it to Zi Yin to continue the pastel.
I'm Cheah Zi Yin, and now I will continue to present the pastel factor that will affect Asia. For technology factor, in 2015, Asia launched new apps in multiple languages. Other successfully implemented technological advances implemented by Asia include internet booking, self-checking via web, kiosk and mobile, self-taking service, as well as the self-bag drop facilities. Besides that, Asia replaced their aircraft from Boeing 737 to A320. A320 has a reputation for high scheduling abilities. Its advantage in fuel consumption, maintenance requirements, increased capacity, wider cabins, and larger cargo loads enable Asia to operate more efficiently and maintain lower costs. The social factor. The region domestic travel market is growing because the middle class and low-cost airline. Nearly 728.4 million tourists have domestic travel in Asia Pacific in year 2019. The number of local and foreign visitors increased to support the growth of Asia. Asia provides lower price air ticket which may have the advantage. The last, environment factor. Airplanes end up emitting far more carbons than car. In order to reduce air pollution, AirAsia has implemented environmental protection measures. They has rolled out carbon reduction and waste management policies on the flight and in the office. These are the pastel factors that will affect AirAsia. Now we'll look at the business model of AirAsia. AirAsia business model is lower cost carrier. As financial liabilities increase, they try to switch to asset-light business model. The LCC focuses on keeping costs low, ensuring business efficiency, and maintaining simplicity. These are key components of LCC that AirAsia focuses on. First, high utilities. AirAsia pay attention to aircraft utilization and high turnaround. The turnaround time of AirAsia is 25 minutes and the utilization per aircraft is 12 block hours per day. Second, no first. AirAsia offers simple product with no extra such as no free fruits and drinks. Customers will receive their boarding pass with pre-assigned seat and will not be allowed to change their seat. If additional services are needed, customers may request through the official website before the flight. Third, lean distribution system. AirAsia keeps their distribution channel simple. They sell their ticket on the internet and allow their customer pay by credit, debit cards, or online banking. Besides that, they also have call center and sell the ticket through telephone. This is a simple and cost-effective method for them. For the asset-light business model, asset-light business model was more feasible and cheaper in the current market. It was reported that AirAsia is shifting from the traditional model of owning aircraft to become an asset-light model by leasing the aircraft, a move that would bring the obvious benefit of lowering its financial liabilities. These are the business model of AirAsia, and my presentation until here. Thank you.
My name is Leong, and I will talk about type of innovation and recommended technology of artificial intelligence. The process of innovation is a change in equipment or technology used in delivering product to customer. We apply the process innovation of service to deliver a better traveling experience for the customer. The technology we use is facial recognition. And the second innovation is paradigm innovation. Paradigm innovation is a change in underlying mental model which frame what the organization does. With the paradigm innovation, the company has made innovation on operational management, like example, predictive maintenance and baggage management. So, the technology innovation that we apply is facial recognition. AirAsia make innovation change toward their customer service with the use of AI face recognition that replace the human customs system and boarding pass. Customer doesn't need boarding pass to enter the flight, but they just need to scan their face. And the second innovation that has been implemented is predictive maintenance. Artificial intelligence being used to predictive analytics to reduce the risk of aircraft failure in advance. If there is any disruption in flight operation, it can have a large effect on overall operation of airline and result in substance loss. Using AI-powered analytics, airline can detect anomalies in plane and develop predictive maintenance solutions before a breakdown occurs. Other than that, they also use technology innovation in baggage management. Use of AI data to track the passenger luggage and manage their baggage. With AI technology, it will enable the luggage to be automatic, being managed from check-in until they arrive at the destination, all without manpower. For example, autonomous loader can be used to transport the luggage between the terminal and aircraft. The tracking information will allow airline and airport to provide passengers more relevant information on their baggage as it makes its journey from departure to destination. And I will proceed to the next one. Summary. There are several benefits of innovation such as improve the productivity, reduce the cost of production, and improve profitability. In the future, use of technology innovation will bring us a better life, but at the same time, it will also eliminate the job that needs manpower. If Asia wanted to carry out reform, they must analyze the company cost and macro environment factors that will affect their company. After Asia analyzes their company, they will need to get on with process innovation by using AI. They bring AI technology into the airline service and the operational procedure, such as face recognition, productive maintenance, and package management. Throughout the use of AI in AirAsia, it can bring benefit to the company. That's all from me.
I'm Lucyana, and now I'm going to talk about the current market needs. First and foremost, there is check-in issue. It is a common scenario that the check-in counters are always malfunctions. According to Malaysia Airports Holding (BHD), the disruption was present in both of KLIA terminals. Even worse, the relevant airport staff is unable to assist passengers on the ground immediately. This could waste passengers' precious time. Therefore, with the easy step of the face recognition, it is definitely advantageous for both company and passengers as merely a step the passengers can check in easily, which is only showing their face towards the machines. Additionally, the issue of losing passport or boarding pass happens generally. Besides, there is also substantial revenue loss. Gershkov states that the disruption problem spreads virally because the flight that was cancelled in one city was supposed to provide the aircraft for a departure from another city. The problems tend to increase continuously. According to the T2RL study, the travel industry worldwide loses about 35 billion annually due to the disruption. Just in the US, airlines and airports lose about 6% of their revenue, which is nearly $8 billion in 2016. Last but not least, there is also problems in the baggage handling systems, which are currently unable to properly adapt to demand fluctuations in the aviation industry. The disruptions can be categorized into two types. The first types are the avoidable disruptions, for instance, failure of an IT systems. And the second type is the unavoidable disruption, which can be shown when the late arrival of an inbound flight due to the weather delays this is an unavoidable disruption. And for the company competitive advantages, we have facial recognition. According to March 2019, it is stated that one of the major advantages of facial recognition technology is safety and security. Criminals can definitely be uncovered through the facial recognition. Therefore, the issue of fake ID or lost passport can be reduced. As an example, airports are increasingly adding the facial recognition technology to security checkpoints. According to US Department of Homeland Security, it is predicted that It will be used on 97% of travelers by 2023. Other than that, we also have the autonomous loaders, which is also known as the backward concept. In fact, it is a process of robots providing point-to-point transport of baggage items and have the benefits that they offer flexibility, scalability, and the reprioritization possibilities. In this concept, the robots replace the conventional conveyor belts in the baggage handling systems. In the aspect of the implementations, there are a few steps required. The first step of Technology and Innovations Implementation Plan is defining your technology and innovation requirements, and it is AI technology service. Before implementing the new technology, AirAsia needs to do research about the technology. Next is setting a goal to achieve, including who to target, awareness of the new technology or innovation in AirAsia company and others. Besides that, having a meeting with employees is indeed significant. Let them know about what is AI technology and how does it work when AI technology bring into the company. The employee needs to understand about the machines, so few employees should be sent to the training center to learn more about the AI technology. According to Advert 2019, if the employees are not prepared to operate and take full advantage of the new resource, it will cause less productive and less satisfied with the job. Other than that, development and implementation need time to process. Technology implementations is no doubt need a lot of time to let the employee and consumer to accept. Before 3 months of implementing the technology into the business, demonstrating the AI technology to make sure there is no crash, and within the period, the AirAsia company can do advertising to let the consumer know that AirAsia is going to implement AI technology. When AI technology operating smoothly in AirAsia company, it can officially use AI technology to service their passengers. Lastly, thinking about the contingency about AI technology and improving the service of AI technology is really a crucial steps. So feedback sheets should be given to the consumers so that the AirAsia company will know whether they need to be improved or not. Additionally, the mechanic is also vital to be employed to avoid the contingencies. In conclusions, technology has a big impact for AirAsia company as it is playing an increasingly important role in the work. The use of AI brings a lot of advantages for both of the company and even the passengers. So that's all for my presentations, and thank you.
And lastly, I'm going to talk about the learning outcome of this subject. Through this subject, we have learned about the new importance of new technologies and the trends of technology innovation to make our life more progressive and convenient while adapting to new technology. In addition, we also learn about the process of bringing new technology to the market, such as market research, data collection, innovation theory, legal for innovation, and so on. Understanding the development and progress of technology innovation also enable us to keep pace with fast changing technology trend and also stay competitive in the long run. Thank you for listening and I hope you will have a great day.